What's going on, everyone? How are you doing today? My name is the Leaping Lemur and welcome back to another video. Y'all, Daniel has had a wild week so far. He has broken up with Grace and then started claiming he was going on the run. Today we get to see Daniel finally make it to Colorado Springs. In a bit, we'll also see Daniel claim he walked the whole way there, documenting parts of his journey along the way. So let me show you guys the videos Daniel has uploaded today, including one where he shows off where he had to sleep one night. Just watch, folks.
Alrighty. So this is still day 3 of my 2024 Daniel Larson adventure series. I have left Castle Rock, Colorado. I am now on my way into Monument, Colorado, and it's going to be about an 8-hour day, 8-hour travel day, so not much post today until the evening, yeah, I've been walking now for about 10 minutes, and I've already gone about 3 miles. So, hi everyone, I am in Colorado Springs. Manitou Springs is right in front of me on the other side of that small hill. And then on the other side of that is Pikes Peak. The one that is snow-capped, the highest one there. That one is 14,000, above 14,000 feet. And right now, I think Colorado Springs is at, I'm not quite sure what Colorado Springs is at. Good morning, everyone. So, I have left Castle Rock, Colorado. I am now on my way into Monument, Colorado. It will take me about 6 hours for me to get there. I will be stopping for lunch about halfway. I will keep everybody updated. This is kind of my current location. And yeah, this is now day number 3. It's either 3 or 4 of my Daniel Larson adventure.
So yeah, Daniel has been having a good time so far on his new travel arc and is going all around Colorado. Y'all might be wondering if Daniel is going to keep going or if he's going to head back towards Denver. Well, Daniel sent some mixed signals on that, and we see this in his community tab. At first, we see Daniel seeming as though he's pretty set on the idea, posting in the morning, "I have to get ready for an emergency trip to California." He continues writing, "I have to get ready for an emergency trip to Las Vegas." Lastly writing, "I have to go to an emergency trip to Manhattan." So most would think that Daniel was planning to go on a trip, right? Well, later we'll see Daniel contradict that statement, but before we get to that, let's talk about some of Daniel's random schizo posts from today. These aren't really important, but hold some good comedic value. For example, this post where Daniel writes, "I'm exhausted from being overworked and homeless." Just a few weeks ago, Daniel was in a homeless shelter and was in a pretty good situation considering his circumstances. Now he's complaining about how exhausted he is after doing this to himself. Daniel could have kept quiet and not brought his bullshit to the one place he had to sleep. But as we seen earlier, Daniel is sleeping on the floor now, which is probably why he's exhausted. A little bit later, Daniel writes, "I just got a new job." It looks like Sweet T's finally out of jail, folks, and he's recruiting Daniel to go to the streets of Colorado and do what he does best. But in all seriousness, I wonder what the fuck he's referring to. Are the trolls telling him that he's been hired for random jobs? It's like every other day Daniel has a new job. Daniel also touches on the Baltimore Bridge collapse, writing, "I believe the Baltimore Bridge collapse was a terrorist attack because the engine was working. Someone on board the ship was turning it off and on, possibly giving confusion to the rest of the crew." This guy has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. How come every time a big disaster or event happens, Daniel always has to give his weird schizophrenic opinion on it, as if he knows how the fuck a ship like that even operates? But so far, from my knowledge, there's been no proof that this was an attack, so Daniel's probably just regurgitating some shit he saw on the internet. Leave it to Daniel to take away from this tragedy with his bullshit rambling. He continues on writing, "Someone is definitely hiding information from me and planning to surprise me." What's wild about this is Daniel has been on the surprise shit for a while, even taking it to Grace's comment section. In the comments of Grace's most recent music video, Daniel writes, "I'm very sad and depressed," but this isn't the only comment he leaves. He continues coming back for days straight, also writing, "You are trying to set a trap and I know it." It's scary when Daniel gets paranoid like this because it's obviously gonna end bad when you add his relationship with Grace in the mix. He goes from loving her to thinking she's plotting against him. But that's not the only thing Daniel wrote. He also came back a day later to write, "Stop cheating on me now or I will expose everything in a video." I don't get how people still think this shit is funny. This girl is innocent, and look at what she has to deal with. It's not just fake Grace that's affected by this. He's also harassing Grace's real accounts. Now let's jump back to Daniel's community tab where he writes, "If you think I would leave Colorado, you are an idiot." Daniel will say some shit with confidence multiple times and then make a post acting as if he never said it a few days later. We've seen this with the dine and dashing, where we see Daniel state multiple times he took thousands of dollars from restaurants just to go back and say he doesn't know how people got the idea in their head. Maybe it's because you went into detail about it multiple times. Lastly, Daniel makes some schizo posts making a reference to Grace, writing, "Grace did nothing wrong." Following that up with a long post about the FBI, writing, "The issues are you can work for the FBI and Secret Service and be jealous of someone famous and still troll and get misinformation." What is Daniel trying to say? Does he actually believe the FBI is trying to troll him? I feel like soon Daniel is going to do some crazy shit and not just freak out at a Panera Bread. I mean, get a federal offense for threatening the government, especially if people get him to follow through. Mark my words, folks, Daniel is going to do some crazy shit soon. Anyway, folks, that's it for this video. I hope y'all had fun watching. I've been putting a lot of work into making these as entertaining as possible for y'all, so if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe even consider becoming a member. It's just $2.99. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.